Hello everybody, my name is Nathan Sifu, and welcome
to the Bioshock Collection.
Let's Play.
My god, the Bioshock Collection. This is one that I've been kind of jonesing to play for a while, although I've been kind of holding back a little bit just because, you know, I've got a lot of other games on my backlog. There's a couple of games that I might kind of have to just put on hiatus until I get some recorded and finished. I love that record scratch. What else was I going to say about that? I think the big thing that really got me to push to want to play this was that series Boundary Break. If you've ever seen that, what an incredible series that is. The guy does like the whole fly cam thing and shows you stuff that you normally can't see in the game. I might even take just kind of brief little screenshots and highlights here and there at certain points in the game. I'm not sure yet. Something else I might do. I tend to not give away any spoilers in games that I play in case other people haven't played it. But there's just so many interesting discussion points in this series, especially now that I've played through the whole thing and I know all the contents. Was it Nathan Sample Boundary Breakers? Yeah, Nathan Sample knows. Yeah, Boundary Break is awesome. Yeah, I'm tempted to actually kind of do this as a bit of a spoiler run in a way, you know, just for the sake of generating conversation and discussion. But maybe what I'll do, just, you know, for the sake of cautioning anybody who does want to see this but without spoilers, maybe what I'll do is in the video is I'll put like a countdown timer on the screen, you know, when the spoiler's coming and when the spoiler's over, so that way you could turn down the volume if you wanted. I don't know, that might be a little bit too much work. I'll have to think about it. Oh, it's doing the little piano stroke every time I go up and down the menu. Director's commentary. That's tempting. What's that? Oh, I see. You have to unlock them through the golden reels. Oh, okay. Also, I'm probably not going to be doing it when 100%. What do you call it? I'm probably not going to be doing a 100% collection of anything, just because that's really hard. I mean, really, if you want to see or hear all the audio logs in the game, I'm sure there's thousands of iterations of that on YouTube. Probably even organized and curated. It's, you know, I'll probably just do that if I want to hear the rest. Gameplay options. Let's see. Adaptive training on. Maybe. It's been a while. Difficulty medium. Sounds good enough to me. This is one of the few games that I will not put on hard mode because it actually legitimately takes from the enjoyment of it. Disable Vita chambers. No! Why would I disable Vita chambers? Jeez. I think I hate myself or something? Okay, so customize controls. Sensitivity, I have no idea if that's good. Invert, yes, I'm one of those guys. Wait, did I just... Oh, right, I gotta apply it. Okay, there we go. And other than that, I think we're ready to go. Dialogue subtitles. Nah. I'll leave subtitles on, and I will leave the quest arrow on. Holy crap. This is... God, I'm excited to do this. This is going to be an incredible experience. Adjust the brightness slider until the dark gray box is just barely visible against the background, the black background. Oh, I see. Okay. I getcha. Just barely visible, eh? Okay, I can still see it. Okay, there. I can just barely see it. Think that's good. Save. Oh, I see. Every bullet counts. Yeah, no. See, it's actually far less enjoyable to do on the harder modes because you can't accumulate enough in-game currency to, like, upgrade any of the guns or your plasmids or anything worthwhile. So it's definitely more worthwhile to go medium. That's it. The audio balance so far is fine, but sounds like quite an ambient section of the game. I'm in audio-only mode right now. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Fair enough, yeah. And just the way that this game opens. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the Bioshock Collection. So this is kind of like the remastering, where it's all like the high-resolution textures, I think increased frame rate. And I mean, the game already looked good back then, and even as aged as the game is, 1960 Mid-Atlantic, it's some of the best water effects I'd ever seen, even back when it first came out.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what?
So Jack,
they
from
were right.
Mom and Dad, would you kindly... Bioshock. And so the grand underwater adventure begins. And this is one of those stories where, you know, the whole thing's from first-person perspective. There's basically no cutscenes or any kind of real, you know, story explanation. It's just all as you go along, and the story is all explained cutscene free. And, whoa. Oh my God, look at those water effects. Good Lord, the water effects are so good, my eyelids are wet. Holy shit. So this is how the game starts. Just your plane has crashed in the middle of nowhere, next to a lighthouse in the middle of the sea. But thanks for the thanks. Oh damn! Oh, and there goes my plane. Hey, can I go under the water? I don't think I can dive down. Okay. And yeah, and actually, it's pretty cool. This is one of the parts right in the beginning where, in Boundary Break, you know, he dives underwater so you can see kind of all the stuff that's going on underneath. It's really cool. In fact, just for the first episode of this series, I may put a link in the description to that particular episode. Oh my God. But yeah, and then he pans out so you can see, you know, how big this area is. God, can you imagine? Can you imagine crashing in the middle of the ocean and just finding this? I mean, we haven't even gone inside yet, but already it's just kind of mind-boggling. Look at that moon. Wow. Oh, I have so many great memories of this game, and I can't wait to not only relive it all, but post it all on YouTube and BitChute. No gods or kings, only man. And we got the music cue in the background. And this is also one of those games that is full of like really old music, which is kind of like Fallout, which always adds a bit of a charm for me. I'm kind of attracted to that sort of old music a little bit. Not that I would necessarily sit down and, you know, listen to it while driving, although sometimes I might if the mood strikes me. What would you think, man? What would you think if you were the one who came across all this? Bathysphere. Oh Lord. I read the Bioshock novel as well, actually, which was a really great backstory. I highly recommend that book. Goes into the background story of some of the villains and stuff. Oh yeah, and they did the boundary, and then he shows you the underwater in Boundary Break as well. Anyway, fire at your fingertips. Incinerate. Plasmids by Ryan.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture.
Oh.
A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
Damn. That is amazing. But oh, little did we know of the horrors that lurk within this underwater city. And is that? What's that? And Tracer. Ah, Tracer. Or not Tracer. Tesseract. Welcome to the stream. And I forget exactly what it's called exactly. It's not the system that took place in this this Rapture, this underwater city. My friend and I were talking about it. I can't remember what it's called. It's not capitalism. Best way I can describe it, the disaster basically occurred because absolutely nothing had any restraints on it. Like monopolies were allowed. Like it was a disaster that led to this abomination. Whole. Oh, fuck. Hey. Hey, you're... Hey, pretty lady. Fuck, no. Oh my god, can I get out of here yet? Oh, shit. Oh shit, she's fucking up my bathysphere. Don't fuck up my sub, man. Holy shit. It's... What's that? Is a Tracer an Overwatch character? It's Lost City of Atlantis. Yeah. Meritocracy, border on anarchy. Yeah, I guess, I mean, yeah, I guess anarchy kind of had something to do with it in a way. But I think the biggest problem that took place in this city was just the fact that there was absolutely zero boundaries on scientific research. Like, there were no ethical boundaries that weren't allowed. Like, you could absolutely butcher another human being, and that was permitted.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
What was I gonna say? What's that? This intro was pretty terrifying, but personally, I liked System Shock 2 more than Bioshock. I've heard good things about System Shock, although I don't know if I've even seen gameplay from System Shock 2, or any of the System Shocks rather. But yeah, I hear it's really good. What else do we get? Ooh. Ooh. I literally, Nathan Sample says, I literally have this in audio mode, so I'm just hearing horrific screams with no context. You'll wrap me in what? I'd prefer that you don't. I'd prefer that you don't wrap me in anything.
Just a bit further.
Huh?
How do you like that, mister?
Oh, thank God for that thing.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer sealed Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
He's using that phrase that... Nah, I won't say it. I won't say it. I won't... Maybe I won't spoil it just yet. Maybe I just don't feel like doing the editing. Okay, so wait, how do I block? Or how do I duck, rather? Ah! Left thumbstick, okay. Wait, that's not it. Ah, there we go. Ah, I gotcha. Ooh! Ooh! Wait, did that thing just take a swing at me? Ha! Gotcha. Ow, fuck, I took a hit. Ha! Suck it. Gotcha. Thuggish splicer. Good lord. And the audio design in this is brilliant. Yeah, we'll take a couple. Take those things. Loot the bodies. Yeah, you get to loot the corpses in this. It's such an immersive environment, and the audio is so spooky. What's that? Rapture, November 5th, 1946. One man's vision. Mankind's salvation. So he had this brilliant idea that he was going to free society by making this city. But, this city is an abomination. Let's see. Plasmids. Open plasmids. Okay, so... Oh, yes, okay. So this will probably also be a good place to end the episode as well. Oh, as also an interesting note, once again by Boundary Break, through the majority of this game, your character model is actually just a couple of pair of floating arms with whatever weapon that it's holding. That's it. It sounds more like a thriller game than a horror game, solely upon the sound design and what you're speaking so far.
Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get spliced at the garden.
What's that? Yeah, I guess thriller might be a fairly accurate description for this game. What's that? Tesseract says you can get System Shock 2 on Steam. It's one of those where you encounter zombie-ish mobs that moan stuff like "kill me" or "I'm sorry" as they attack you. Wow, that's freaky. Okay, so we got the Electro Bolt power-up. Here we go. Down the rabbit hole we go. Ow.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's just your genetic code. Little HTML. Never hurt anybody.
That was fun, but I'll have to pause it there. If you enjoy my content and want to see more, do some of the stuff that the screen is telling you, and check out my other stuff. If you want to see me play live, check out the links in the description. Come talk to me, maybe even play with me.
That is it for this episode, and I will see you in the next game.